The front tire dropped into the crevice before I even saw it. 1 second, I was navigating loose gravel. The next, I was fighting to keep the bike from flipping into a ravine with no visible bottom. I yanked hard right. The bike lurched. Back, tires spinning on empty air. Tenit. Cocked barely. That's when I saw the rock slide ahead. Fresh. Still smoking with dust. The entire trail just gone. A wall of boulders blocking the only route through the Cascade Wilderness for 40 miles. I sat there staring at what used to be my way home. 3 days into a solo run through unmarked backcountry. And now this. My GPS showed nothing but green for miles. No alternate routes, just dense forest and a weather front moving in fast. I checked my fuel. Half a tank, maybe enough to backtrack. Maybe not. The temperature was dropping. Snow was coming. 2 miles down, the trail forked. I didn't remember a fork. My GPS flickered and died left or right. 50-50 shot. I went left. The trail narrowed fast. Branches scraping my panniers. Roots grabbing at tires. An hour in, I heard water. Lots of it, arriba. Fast moving, 30 feet across. Rocks jutting through the current like broken teeth. The far bank showed what might have been trail. The first snowflakes started falling. I found the shallowest line and took it slow. The front tire hit water and the current pushed hard. Cold spray soaked through my pants. Halfway across, the engine coughed. Water in the intake. I throttled harder. The rear tire slipped on algae-covered rock. The bike tilted. Then the tire caught and we clawed up onto the far bank. I didn't stop until I was clear. 20 minutes later, I heard something that made me freeze. A voice. Human. Calling for help. I followed the sound off trail. Then I saw him. A kid, maybe 16. Leg trapped under a massive fallen log. His dirt bike was on its side. Front fork snapped clean through. Since yesterday, he said when I asked how long. His voice was hoarse. Yesterday. A night out here in freezing temperatures with a crushed leg. I used a thick branch as a pry bar, wedged it under the log. If you're into real missions like this, where nature writes the script, and you just try to survive it, stick around. What happened next almost didn't end well. When I say move, pull your leg out, just do it. I pushed until my vision went dark. The log lifted. Move. He screamed, but he moved. The log dropped back as my strength gave out. His leg was wrecked, swollen, probably fractured. His bike was totaled. Mine was the only way out. Getting him on my bike took time we didn't have. Snow was covering the trail. Erasing landmarks, we rode slow. Every obstacle became harder with his weight. The trail climbed higher. Then it stopped, ended at a cliff face with a waterfall. No way forward. I'd taken the wrong fork. We had to go back, recross that river in worse conditions, with less daylight and an injured passenger. The river was higher when we reached it. Snow melting upstream. The rocks were half submerged now. Hold on tight. Don't let go. The water hit harder this time. The bike wanted to go sideways immediately. Halfway across, the rear tire lost traction completely. We drifted downstream toward a drop I could hear but couldn't see. I gave it full throttle. The tire, finally, bit. We shot forward, hit the far bank at speed, nearly toppled. But we were across. The right fork led down. Better trail. Within 20 minutes, I saw fresh tire tracks. 30 minutes later, we rolled into a ranger station. Lights on. Smoke from the chimney. The ranger saw the kid's leg and got on the radio. Medevac helicopter arrived within the hour. His name was Mateo. He'd been exploring solo, same as me. Thought he knew the trails. Thank you, he said, hands around a coffee mug. I thought I was done. The helicopter took him as the snow turned into a full storm. The ranger offered me a bunk, said the trails would be impassable until morning. Tuk Italiano? Sat by the fire watching the storm, thinking about wrong turns and right choices. Sometimes getting lost is how you find what matters. What would you have done in my place? When every choice is a gamble and someone needs help, drop your thoughts below. And if you know a rider who gets it, share this story with them. The best rides are never the ones you planned.